Welcome back everyone to another Maestro Game production, and welcome back to another Tex Murphy Tesla Effect adventure. So, time to get our sexy Texy on and try and get past this SFO pad, which I guess we're going around it, for one thing. Okay, that looks like a door, but doesn't appear to do anything.
Well, it's a security drone. If I enter its line of sight, I'm toast.
What do we have? An anvil? No. Surely we can't drop an anvil on it. Hold on.
Well, it's a security drone.
Nope.
If I enter its line of sight, I'm toast.
Anvil? Okay. I guess that worked. Hopefully the police don't notice that it's gone offline. Otherwise that could be quite a problem.
Wow, nothing is so simple or wonderfully effective as blunt force trauma.
Can we not recover the anvil?
Nothing is so simple or wonderful.
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Scan card.
I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Do we have any ID? Ooh. Maybe? Maybe. Is it right? Haha! We are through.
Wow.
And into his
a
office.
Place even sleazier than yours.
And
you have an animal print bedspread.
Accused of murder.
Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends if you were alive. Emily?
Emily?
Oh man.
No.
I hope she's doing
Delicious
this
Lucy.
school.
Of course.
His filing techniques are crude at best.
Yeah.
Ew. Even I have a higher standard of living. I've eaten dog food before.
Okay. A little bit too much info text. The safe appears to be empty.
Filing techniques are crude at best.
Yes, you've established that already. Also, his cooking techniques seem to be a bit crude at best.
It's the depressed man's kitchen. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle
Yes, you've said
storytelling
that.
techniques.
What's this picture? Picture of a woman.
Hello?
Could I speak to Carlos?
Bit presumptive.
Tex?
Yes.
Sorry,
Tex.
have we met?
Okay.
That woman knew me, but hung up quickly when Larry Hammond wasn't really a mutant.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Now, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows.
But man, he sure looked like one.
A little bit rude.
I prefer Weenie World's tater tots. Amateur. Hair cream. Glad I don't need this. Well, even I wouldn't stoop so low as to reading someone's diary.
Oh, but it's right there, Tex.
I prefer Weenie World. It's the only roach hotel where you have a better chance of survival inside than outside. Motel postcards. Maldonado must make his living spying on cheating spouses. Yuck. There's gum in this shoe.
Hold on. Oh, it's his business cards. Anything on the floor? Put more food. What's in the trash? Are you gonna... What on earth was... I don't... No.
Ew. Even I have a higher standard of living. I've eaten dog food before.
Oh. Okay, Tex. I guess
Problem
we...
with phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still can, just not
Both
advisable.
Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends if you were alive.
Maybe. Maybe. Also, that's what we're looking at outside, which looks like a door. I see it's not a door at all. Am I not going to mention anything about this safe being empty? Seems kind of a big clue. to what on earth is going on.
What's this?
What is this? Llama Club security key. I think we are heading to the Llama Club.
I prefer Weenie World's tater tots.
Yes, we know. We know you prefer the tater tots. I think there's everything in here.
His fighting techniques are crude at best.
Okay, let's head out. Let's go to the Llama Club. I think that's the next logical step in this investigation. So let's head on up the road. I believe it's over to the right hand side and then a left, if I remember correctly. Between here and the Snow White warehouse. Yes, we have the Llama Club. Llamas and pajamas. So let's use our card. Enter the club. Okay, this is much nicer.
Cigarettes. Yummy.
Yummy. Very sure you're not supposed to eat them.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast.
Cigarette and some bourbon.
That hits the spot.
Nice cowboy hat.
Oh, can we take the hat? I kind of want to take the hat. Hold on, why is there two cards just... I don't know.
Yeah, I bet some intense smoking competitions take place here.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I bet some intense smoking competitions take place
Yeah,
here.
that's not what I'm trying to figure out. That's right.
Yeah, I bet some intense smoking
It's gonna say I'm
competitions
never
take
doing
place. Yeah, I bet some intense smoking competitions take place here.
Yes, we get a text. What's in here? Can we seriously not open that? Of all the things not to be able to... Right. Let's double check I haven't missed out in this room. I feel like there must be something downstairs. It seems weird that there's nothing down here.
Wow, this would match my bedspread perfectly.
It actually
Wonder
would.
where they got it.
No text, you're not getting this awful rug to go in the house as well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Simulator, under repair. Please do not play True Golf. Driving... What? Oh, driving reality. Yes, it's a driver. Gotcha. My brain went to, like, actual driving, you know? We're gonna break it out even more. Underwear, please do not play. And Tex gets electrocuted. Oriental or something. We're hiding spot. Let's find out. Pink. What? That didn't do a whole lot, did it? Tex, duck. Duck. Or don't. Just take it straight to the head. That works too. So, what have we learned from that? Well, I'll do it again. That's what we've learned from that. I want to see Tex hit on the head yet again. Surely it don't come back and hit him on the head twice, right? I have noticed on this cutscene he does have the bang on his head, so I don't know. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's like the other thing where you have to do it 3 times, you know? Well, find out. We'll definitely find out. Hold on, there he doesn't look like... I'm confused. Okay, let's on the charm. Let's on the charm. If it doesn't work this time and doesn't do anything, we can leave it. The whole 3 strikes and you're out. Except this time it's 3 strikes of a golf ball to your forehead. And it's Tex who's taking it. So, come on, Tex. Smash it! Nope, he's just taking the golf ball to the head 3 times. Oh well. No harm. Except Tex. But I feel like it could have done more good than harm. So, we've established that does absolutely nothing. Or at least just driving the golf ball does absolutely nothing. Is there anything we can use to interact with it? What do we have? Small wheel. Picture of a woman. Encrypted memory stick. Broken zip trolley. Is the only way the memory stick can...
Well, that won't work.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I guess we head back. There has to be some sort of clue in here, surely. It can't be completely without clue.
The Clean Air Act was abolished after it was ruled irrelevant due to post-World War III fallout.
That does seem sensible.
The Clean Air Act was abolished after
Yes,
it was
we
ruled
know.
irrelevant due to post-World War III fallout.
We shall be back when we can figure out any reason to actually be in there. For now, she'll head back. Maybe try the memory stick on the vid phone? I don't know. We do have a laptop we can access, don't we? Only a laptop up there. Can we re-enter the electronic store upstairs? I guess we can. Okay. Sweet, because we didn't actually look anywhere else but that one room, so would be nice to see if there's anything else up here.
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and
Yes,
smugglers
we know.
during
Bootleggers,
Prohibition. There were hidden
smugglers,
panels
yada
in
yada.
rooms where they hide their stash.
We've had a look at all this. Back through the hole. Can we... I don't see where we'd stick a memory
That
stick
accomplished nothing.
in here. Yeah, exactly. I don't see where we would have stuck it in. So, out of the window we climb. As we search for a means of using the memory stick. Hold on, do we have a computer? Please don't, like, screw up my computer now. Oh, we have a phone message. Yeah, the message can wait. We're seeing
That was
the...
a waste of time.
Fine.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with the White
Okay.
Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close.
It depends.
Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book.
I don't know.
That accomplished nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
Oh no! I still don't get why we can't use the memory stick on our computer. But... Tex. What do we have? A small wheel.
Oh, it's a small wheel.
Yes, I kind of established that.
If this woman has been doing business with Maldonado, maybe someone else on Chandler Avenue will recognize her.
Okay. Maybe that's our clue. Maybe we ask everyone if they recognize her.
As I made it perfectly clear, your status as a paying customer earns you a modicum of goodwill. I suggest you use it judiciously.
Sorry, you lost me at modicum. Look, answer a few questions for me and I won't kick your butt when I get my memory back.
Exactly. So, picture of a woman.
Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure.
That was absolutely useless. Thank you for the complete lack of help.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. That's a fine
Tell
piece
me
of
who this
humanity there. She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap. So she seemed to know her stuff.
Fair enough. Any idea who she is, though? Perhaps she stopped by the diner.
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
And wow, I have a lot of stuff to ask him about.
I might have seen this lady in here not long ago. Didn't catch your name.
Great. That doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, same old ornery cuss he ever was. Don't bother me none. I guess I'm just used to it.
Okay. Zach Williams.
Zach don't come in here a whole lot. I guess he don't like my food much.
Yeah, your food ain't very good.
You wouldn't remember him. He moved into the neighborhood a few years back. Not a pleasant man. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. And what are your opinions on this encrypted menu
I'm
stick?
no good with that computer stuff, but that little fella at the barbecue joint is a whiz. I'll bet he could get you taken care of.
Hey, it's gonna get us taken care of.
Haven't had another food joint on the street since Francesca ran the
So we
Slice
need
of
to go
Heaven.
to the barbecue joint.
I thought it might cut into my business some, but not so far. Maybe we just don't have a lot of barbecue eaters around here. So that so-and-so was spying on you. You and I wasn't real close, so I couldn't say why he'd been doing that.
Well, he's been a lot of help
I
so
can't
far, hasn't he?
really talk about that. If she died the way the cops said she did, burned inside your speeder, it's just too much to think about. I keep a little hope that maybe she ain't dead at all. Or at least that maybe she died in a more peaceful way.
Perhaps she's a zombie.
Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right?
Okay. And Holly.
That Holly is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? You know. Well, that gave us absolutely no more intel whatsoever.
As I step into Inspector Burns' barbecue, I think I'm having a stroke. But no, burning toast is their special today. Behind the counter is the kid who Louis referred me to as the computer whiz.
Finally, they're open.
When you come to my house, come down behind the jail. I got a sign on my door, barbecue for sale. I'm talking about my barbecue.
Welcome to Inspector Burns' barbecue. My name is Mojo. Special today is chili con
Good.
carnage. They'll destroy your hunger as well as your taste buds. Order when you're ready.
Mojo Jojo. Culinary colonoscopy. Fairy tale pun. Name pun. Please. Mojo Jojo.
I'm looking for little Mojo. Could you be him?
Hey, you're Tex Murphy.
And you're Mojo. What a shagadelic name, baby, yeah!
My real name is Mordecai Josephus.
Are you serious? Well, that's my real name, too.
No way!
Yeah, well, it's pretty close. It's actually Tiberius, James Tiberius. Then my mom, she starts to call me Tibby, and, well, I had to come up with something that I could live with.
The ultimate Tex Murphy trivia. You just made my day. Look, I don't mean to geek out on you here, but you're Tex Murphy. Badass private eye. Man out of time. Always quick with a joke or his fist. What are you doing in a dump like this?
State the obvious. Exterminator. Hit him where it hurts. State the
I'm
obvious.
guessing you haven't won any Employee of the Month awards, have you?
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
Strike a deal, multitasking, wordplay. Strike a deal.
I'll tell you what. You buy me lunch, we'll call it even.
Oh, you don't want to eat here. The food really will burn your face off. Inspector Burns is a bitter, bitter man. So, what are you working on? Wait, let me guess. Some kind of case just dropped in your lap. Seems like a small-time job, but there are tons of loose ends leading in all kinds of directions, and you are blindly getting nowhere.
Ah, good guess.
Well, yeah, that is kind of what's happening.
Oh, I could help you.
Sweet. Power of evil. Doubtful. There isn't it.
Well, I could use a good caterer.
You are killing me. Look, Mr. Murphy, you fancy yourself as sort of a timeless classic, a PI archetype for the ages. You know your way around the crime scene, but it's no secret that you're not so good at high-tech gadgets. That's where I come in.
Well, now that you mention it, there might be something you can help me with.
Let's get straight to it. Where is it?
Sure, I can decrypt a memory stick, no problem. It may take a while, at least a day.
Of course. You may as well tell us about the barbecue joint now.
Says, it all tastes the same when your tongue's charred.
What about this
Who's
one? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Comes in here all the time to eat, just so he can complain.
Weird.
He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here. He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife.
Okay, that's what he's doing.
You think Maldonado was spying on you? Not surprising. Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude. So glad Archie opened up his shop here. He's like a god at all this conspiracy stuff. Me and Archie are buds.
Okay.
Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
Interesting.
Inspector Burns has tried to torch the Bruin stew at least twice. Chelsea Bando.
Yep.
The Nora to your Nick. I wish I could have met her.
And finally, me.
I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol.
Okay, it was nice meeting you.
Another item on my to-do list today is checking out Maldonado's regular office that's on the street.
What? That's not his regular office? Weird. Okay, so let's just double check.
Whatever you need, Mike.
Nothing new to
just
ask around with. Okay, we're all tied up with you. To the electronic shop.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
Who says I have more questions?
I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue.
True. And the pawn shop.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Van Winkle. What is it I can help you with?
Winkle out of this.
Just smelling the fumes coming off that establishment irritates my bowels.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, anywhere else? Okay, both those are closed, you're closed. And that is my home. Don't have any reason to go there. I'm guessing the Llama Club still is Blue Con. So what do we have right now? We have our picture.
If this woman has been doing business with Maldonado, maybe someone else on Chandler Avenue will recognize her.
Well, not so far.
Oh, it's a small wheel.
You have a small wheel something.
Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel.
Hold up. Hold up. That's literally been staring me in the face this entire time. You.
Dear
Huzzah!
God.
You have the trolley. Not sure what we're going to use it for. But we've repaired the zipline trolley. I haven't seen a zipline yet for us to use. But we have it. We have a vinyl record, a picture, and a fax from Archie.
It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on.
Okay. We haven't talked to Holly for a while. Let's see what Holly has to say. Maybe Holly knows. Oh, fantastic.
Holly must be out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
I kind of established that one, Tex.
When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit. Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Yeah, well, perhaps we want to be a paying guest.
Nice furniture.
And that's, we shall exit. Okay. So what do we have? Tex Oil Tower. I mean, the office. Oh, what's in just the Ritz Hotel? Oh, you haven't been in the lounge area. You have not been in the lounge.
It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit. As I ring the bell, I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind
It's
the
Clint.
counter. It's Clint.
Eastwood.
Looks like he's dabbled in some home plastic surgery to cover his empty eye socket. It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
Okay. Cutscene. Let's go.
Ah, Mr. Murphy. Will you be needing some housekeeping done? I can't remember the last time we saw you around here.
So, what are you doing behind the desk? Looking for Nilo's complimentary chocolates?
You mean the ones you used to leave on the pillow, right? Those weren't chocolates, my friend. Man, I hope you didn't eat them.
No.
Nilo, man, I haven't heard that name in years. Not since I bought this place from him. The city was going to condemn it, but Nilo didn't feel like fixing it up, so he sold it real cheap.
Okay. Where'd he go?
Where did Nilo end up?
You mean Nellie? He got a sex change. Yeah, I don't know. He tried to pass himself off as his long-lost twin sister for a while, but that didn't fly.
Okay.
Well, you've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
But on the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year. And finally got real fire extinguishers, so no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a 3-star cubic zirconia rating in the Mutant Leisure blog spot now.
Ooh, fancy.
3 cubic zirconias, huh? Out of how many possible?
Well, they're not really clear about that, but it is an upgrade. It's mostly thanks to you, my #1 tenant. You pay up front, and I always throw in a little extra to make sure I keep an extra eye on your place.
Yeah, about the extra eye. Doesn't seem like you're doing it.
So, you say I haven't stayed here in a while? I must have a place somewhere else.
You kind of dropped out of circulation back in '44. No one around here knows what happened to you. Now you don't either, I guess. You're paid through the end of the year, just like every year. You're hardly ever here these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business. That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject. What can I do for you?
Well, there's quite a lot you can try and cover for me. What about Clint?
Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
Okay, recovering chocoholic.
I haven't
Working
tried.
out.
They say that the sauce will melt your eyeballs, and that's a risk I'm just not willing to take.
I mean, you're only risking one at this point.
I know for a fact I've never seen this fox before, because if I had, she'd be my lady love.
Okay.
That little gremlin's never forgiven me for stealing his newspapers and using them for blankets. That guy's all mobbed up, so I keep my distance.
I'm sure you do. Carlos Maldonado.
Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre.
Yeah, I think we've kind of got that.
Maldonado was
from-
spying on you? Are you sure it was you? We don't need to talk about that, do we? That was a real tragedy.
We need to talk about every single thing on this list because I want
Dumbest name
your
ever
view.
for a shop. Nice guy, but he's got some screws loose.
Okay. Holly
Nice
Graham.
girl for circuits and chips. Look, I've had my own problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago. Dark, bitter, sometimes nuts, raisins.
Sometimes raisins.
God help me, marshmallows.
Okay.
I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories.
What about Thur?
That's Louis' niece, right? Tall, brunette.
Oh no, we've got him fantasizing.
Look, I know I used to joke with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking.
What about the
just
holes?
Get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit.
Oh, can't be letting him do that.
This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it.
Abduction on
Chandler.
Chandler.
Came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time.
And
you keep being my best tenant, and I'll be your biggest fan. Deal?
Fine, deal. Now let's see what else is around here. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. We don't need to.
Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore.
Yes, you can, Tex.
The Presidio. I mean, the Palace of Fine Arts. No, wait, is it the Museum of Science? The ultimate game of Battleship.
May all those who enter as guests leave as friends. Well, we've looked at literally everything in there. I'm not quite sure where we go next.